They will be on top, none to deliver. The whole point that Micah is saying here is that God and God alone is in control. He and He alone is sovereign. And one day God's going to come to elevate His people, and they will rise from the ashes. Now, right now I'm coaching upward soccer. You want to see something funny, show up on Saturday morning. We got one Sunday left, and watch kids, most of which have never played soccer before, play soccer. My son, Ethan, and my daughter, Leah, are playing on a team that I'm coaching. And Ethan actually, in order to get both my kids on the same team, we had to have Ethan play as a third grader on the same team with the fifth and sixth graders. And so it's been interesting to watch him. It's not bothered him at all, but he can be a little smaller than some. And last Saturday, I watched as he was having a really tough go. At one point, a ball was kicked by a kid on the other team, had a very strong kick, and kicked the ball. And Ethan was about, 5 feet away, and the ball caught him right here on his face. And he immediately, his head went back, his feet came out from under, and he landed on the ground. And he had this, the ball was dirty, and he had this imprint of a ball on his face. Of course, he was crying because it was a very sharp hit to his face. And, there was another time in which he went to kick the ball, and a kid went to kick and missed his face by this much. And then there was another occasion that happened almost right after that, and Ethan went to kick the ball, and a boy missed the ball, but he caught Ethan right on the ankle. I know there's some of you football folks out there that think soccer is for wimps. Listen, they only wear shins right here, or guards right on their shins, not like those football guys that have to cover their entire body mostly with it. And so he got kicked right below the shin guard, right on the shin, and I could hear it from where I was. And so he's laying on the ground, he's got the ball print on his face, he's got this look on his face, and he's crying, and I went over to him, and I got to him, and I got down on my knees as he was laying down, and I picked him up on one of those occasions that he went down. And I said to him, I whispered into his ears, and I said, son, stand up and show him that you're tougher than this. Why are you laughing? That's what dads are supposed to do. Shake it off. You're not bleeding. There's no broken bones as far as we can tell.
Amen.
Stand up. You're better than this. Stand up. Don't stop now. Don't give up. Stand up and show how tough a man that you are. And so that 8-year-old boy stood up, and I'm not kidding you, he stood up like a man, and he kept on playing. One of the best games I've seen him play all year. Do you not know that that's what God does for us? When we find ourselves kicked in the face and lying in the dirt, we've had pain that's been afflicted upon us, and we find ourselves at a point we just want to give up, and things aren't going the way that we want them to go, and it doesn't seem like anybody cares anymore. We find ourselves alone, and we get ourselves to a point where we're about to have a pity party. But if we'll just turn our eyes to the Lord, He'll pick us up out of the dirt, and He'll stand us up, and He'll elevate us and say, stand here like the child of God that you are. That's what our God does for us. Amen. That's what the King does for us. Amen. He lifts us up. He elevates us. And if God is indeed sovereign, we should realize that our complete dependence upon Him is absolutely necessary. We don't get up on our own strength. We get up on His strength. Amen. That is what our King does for us. Here's one last thing.